My name is Rich Gair, and I am a professor on East Campus. I teach both prep reading and literature and multimedia of the Holocaust. I have been blessed with being awarded the Abe and Tess Wise Endowed Chair in the study of the Shoah being a word that many scholars and historians use in reference to the Holocaust. What I did this past year has been part of an ongoing process, visiting a number of the concentration camps, as well as going for advanced professional training at the World Center for Holocaust Studies. The Endowed Chair has allowed me to enrich and enhance what I bring to the classroom with my students. Last year I went to Germany, Austria, and Hungary, where I was able to visit Bergen-Belsen for the first time, Sachsenhausen for the second time, Ravensbrück, which was a very unique camp because it was for women prisoners only, and then in Austria, one of the more horrific camps, Mauthausen, up in the hills of Austria outside of Linz. And then from there I went on to study at the former Jewish quarter of Budapest, because Budapest was a very large center for Jewish culture. Hungary itself lost well over 600,000 Jews during the Holocaust, plus many other victims, of course. If we look back at history, we find that not only did 6 million Jews perish, but 5 million other victims perished, and the world was filled with what we call bystanders. And my students know that hopefully by the end of the semester that I've turned them into upstanders, as we call them, people who stand up to discrimination and prejudice when they see it and not let it happen. And it's through the legacy of studying the individual stories that I try to put a face on the Holocaust for my students. It's very important that when they study it, it's not just a number. That number 6 million is one person at a time, 6 million times that were murdered. And so we look at the memoirs, the stories, the literature of actual people who lived or didn't live through the experience. I can't thank Abe and Tess Wise, the founders of this Endowed Chair, enough times. I hope to continue making Valencia proud of the contribution I'm making to help pass the message of the Shoah on to our next generation. And I thank you very much again for the opportunity to even tell my story.